Are you gonna get her stuck?
Time's gonna tell. Time will tell. And if we do, quad-track's unhooked in it. Holy bounciness. That's advised.
Yeah, it's designed for it.
Can I get closer or what's going on?
No, not really. A little bit, maybe. Tip her head! Whoa, whoa!
Just don't like the looks of this.
Don't you guys normally take your man lifts for a ride in the morning? It's going to fix. We got a service call, Brody.
Mass didn't do much.
Let's see that. Let's see that. What have you been doing this morning, Brody?
Painting.
Wow. Couldn't hold him away from painting the grain shack upstairs.
It wasn't really my choice.
It was your idea.
No, it was not. Wasn't mine. It was the guy that's not here right now. He just showed up. And the work is done.
The big Swede. Well, it looked pretty good from your Snapchat.
Needs 2 coats, 3 coats.
So, what's on the to-do list today when he gets here is we're gonna go up, well, we're gonna have to close the door, obviously, but them hydraulic hoses up there, and actually one right here, are leaking quite bad at the crimp area and making a heck of a mess all over the side of the building and all over the floor.
Do we want it inside or outside?
Inside. We're gonna have to close the door, I think. God forbid the hose would blow and the door come flying down and wreck some stuff. Just set her down, you're good right there. Pull ahead.
What about
right there.
What about all these rocks? So nobody. It's so muddy, everything is drug inside the shop or shed again.
It's muddy?
Do you think a guy could afford? No, I know you couldn't.
What?
Can I live in town? I think I'm to the point of life where I need asphalt. Concrete, everything.
Yeah, on the bright side, it only rained 1/10 last night instead of 1 inch.
I gotta go. I gotta go talk to your mom. She's here. She's got to take some stuff back to Morse. And
It only rained 1/10 last night instead of 1 inch.
well, I think it rained a lot more that way. But yep, sure looks like it's gonna be a while. Oh, I gotta take this.
Just when the work starts, imagine that. All right, we're gonna have to close this door down and then we'll get to work in the somewhat dark. Wow, look at how bright that is. It's better than the bulbs we had before, some big LED bulb we put in here, which they're better, but still not great. Whoa! Come up to see what we're all gonna need. I think crescent wrenches, you know, the farmer's favorite tool. That should work fine. But yeah, you can see here that, maybe the camera can't see, but very wet right along the crimps. These two ain't so bad. Down there, they're really bad. Right here, obviously, really bad. Never been up this high in this building. Okay, I don't want pressure on it either way, so it's not totally closed. All right, now starts the oily mess. I should get some rags right now before we start.
Come on now, let me finish this here quick.
Are you Instagramming?
Just a little mouse problem. Just a little mouse problem. There we go.
Now we can proceed. He's done on the ground.
All right, we should stick them foam seals back in the door too when we're up there. I'll have to go get some cock. Why? No prep work, just open up the hose and lubricate the trouble light or the heat lamp.
It already was.
Not like it is now. Where are we gonna go with this mess now? Oh, now the wind will slam the door shut and cut the cord off.
No, that's what that conveniently placed shovel is there for.
What is this now? Oh, we got it zip tied.
And the side ain't leaking. Everything is so oily. Yuck. Alright, I got a lot of the hose disconnected here. Or loose, draining. Got bucket there draining, bucket draining these two hoses down under the pump. And then we realized that the wind is moving this door and squirting oil out of them periodically. So we're gonna go get Dad is getting a ratchet strap to hold the door shut so that as we're working on this, it doesn't just keep pouring oil out of these fittings, hopefully. Yeah, she's leaking. Oh, good. There's nothing I can do. I got nothing. Don't miss the bucket. Got my last hose here. And then we need to decide, we could make this hose, but it's literally so much footage that then I'd just have to buy more hose. And I don't believe we get a discount for making our own hoses. If that makes sense, like buying it. I think it's the same cost if they make the hose. So I'm thinking, just so I don't burn my inventory up, that we just take these to town and get made. But we'll see. Well, there we go. Now it's just to decide if we're gonna do it. Or I suppose it don't matter if we do it and buy more back or have them do it. It's not that hard of a job. The factor may come down to is if I got enough hose ends. That might be the factor. 2, 4, 6, 8 ends. That might be a push for me. So here's a question I suppose I'll hear in the comment section is, why don't you just crimp a new end on there, since that's where they're leaking? Which is true. I suppose you could. I've had very poor luck though. This is a Goodyear brand hose. I've never heard of that actually. Normally it's Gates or Parker is what we have. Parker hose. I've had very poor luck. I'll just say that. I've had very poor luck crimping Parker ends on different brand hoses. And they're just size different and I just have had very bad luck. I will do that in a pinch on a digger or something in the field. Quick crimp on an end. But I have had where it'll blow that end off or start leaking around it just because it's not right. So unfortunately I don't have any Goodyear hose, nor do I know a place around here that sells that. So I'm afraid we have to make all new. Just as I was afraid. I only have 4. Guess that answers that then. Well, it's time to hook up the Demco sprayer. We're gonna be hooking it up to Purple Pete because that's the truck we have available. Long story short, we've been at it a while. You'll see the video, next video out most likely will be it. We got a plug tile or an issue with a tile and we're actually hiring a company to come out and jet out the tile line. We think something's plugged in there or collapsation. They're gonna need water for their jetter. So we're going to get some water on this and pump it into their jetting system. It should be an interesting video, right?
Right.
She sag in the dirt.
Yeah. Oh man, we'll have to do it in second gear.
I gotta put some air in her. She spun out on me. Diff lock. That was aggressive enough. All right, we've had water running into our water storage container here for about probably 24 hours. I don't know how much water's gotten in there, but I'm giving her a flush in case there's anything in the line. It looks like it's good. But our 5 gallon per minute well takes a while. We do have a phone call into the guy that does all our well work. I think we're looking into getting a faster well for this summer. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah, it's not even, it's only a third the way full after 24 hours. This tank holds, I think, 21,000 gallons. You know how to run this?
Yeah, them 2 valves.
And then this switch. And then I believe this switch. Rear tank. Front tank. I still remember, Brody.
That's good.
Wow.
Don't touch anything.
Let's not touch that with things.
It's leaking.
Let's go spray something. I got the itch to mix.
Yeah, our PP acres.
Don't even say those words. Don't even say those words. It's just gotta dry, right? Disaster struck, Brody. Disaster. We're trying to clean the filter because generally sitting over winter it sucks up a bunch of rust or whatever. So the first time it plugs, so I opened up my thing here to find a tool to do that and found that my bucket was 3/4 full of water, which had my notepad in it and my notes for mixing loads that I cheat off of.
Okay.
Ruined.
I'm gonna go eat.
It's ruined!
John!
Brody! Can't even explain to you how disappointed this makes me. I think they're salvageable, but we're gonna set them in the sun to dry a little bit. So those are my cheat sheets. I put these up here. And generally, every year recently have been the same chemical, so I've got different batch sizes, and then how many gallons, quarts. That's from a couple of years ago. Years worth of information right there. Well, not really information, just help. Help is what it is. So, my box is not waterproof like I thought it was. So I asked Jetline how many gallons they wanted. They wanted about 3,000, so they got 3,200.
Hey, sir.
What kind of secrets do you think will be in this?
I don't know.
You were shaking.
This ain't good.
Why?
Because it's tight. Oh, she went. Look at that. Oh my.
Oh, that's not,
Not
too
too
bad.
bad
It's
at
just
all.
that's our quality of water out here. Oh, never mind. She is bad. Oh, that's why it was pumping slower than I thought it should. Let's flush a little through there.
Hold on, let me get out of the way.
We're gonna need a pressure washer, or will it plug again?
Maybe. What?
If it was on your sprayer, you would care more.
No, I think it looks pretty good. My opinion.
Okay, we'll trust your opinion.
Where'd my O-ring go? Wow, I made it all the way down there. Do you want to pressure wash it or what? If your gut feels
I
like
think
you
it should be,
Okay, then we can do that.
but my also gut feeling is what happens when we fire up a second time. Maybe we need to pump more through it, and then it'll plug again. I'm not gonna Brody clean it up.
It's like you're disappointed at once in me.
We're into the important jobs now, huh?
We're gonna need a new bit.
and half of the bolts are busting off, so we will get the deck off and then grind it flat.
Yep. As you can see, we've gotten our life out of the deck of the snowmobile trailer.
Should be good in a couple hours.
Yeah, the hole where we blew a tire one time. This saggy spot here. Good quality. Good Lord. We got our money's worth out of this. Then I'm over here changing oil on this truck. This had a new engine overhaul, and they never wrote down how many miles were on the truck. They wrote down how many miles are on the ECU, which don't match the odometer. Imagine that. And I know the truck has been on the road since December with its overhaul, and we're just assuming that it's time to change it. So we're gonna change it. And isn't that a convenient location for that? Really? Like, why not here? Well, just an idea, I guess. Come on. There we go. What'd you find?
There's more than just the top wood issue, I believe. We don't want to look too...
The undercarriage.
This is, remember that hole that was right here? She's been remodeled. That's not good.
We got crackage.
Should we service the brakes?
Crack.
Is that tire that bald?
That bald.
You gotta make sure to drill those holes back, because that's where you can tie down snowmobiles to.
Right, we gotta...
I'm serious. This is a snowmobile trailer that we use as like a 10,000 pound utility trailer.
This too. Oh. Well, that's why the brakes don't work. It's not even
That's
attached.
just the emergency part of it.
What the heck?
The whole front axles.
Air brakes are shot.
Dylan. Now, as long as the exhaust pipe doesn't melt that, it won't drip on there no more. Hopefully. And my oil pan is plumb full. Again. You getting it?
I don't know. Does it need to be?
Well, if that tire flexes, could hook it.
It's a mud scraper.
Oh gosh. High speed mud scraper.
Okay, yellow is ground.
Oh.
Orange is hot.
Good to know.
For future maintenance.
Better write that in the book.
Yes.
Go big sweet on it. You're getting it.
We have a quarter power.
You got some pent up rage that we need to know about? that can't even tell it's been. Well, Dad picked up the hydraulic hoses for the door where my day started out. As you can see, we get into a lot of stuff throughout a day. But I want to finish that before nighttime in case wind comes up or something crazy happens. Rody, the garden, it's graying off. Get your plant, once we fix this, we'll get your planter out. We'll get 6 more rows in.
Just lower the back and...
I think you can get unfolded here, except for that one wet spot that your NT wheels might plug up on.
You know what color goes where?
2 are the same, and then the other 2 are self-explanatory. Are you in? Power cycle. I left it on.
You left it on. It's probably dead now.
4 hours. I left 6 hours. That's good for it. Hopefully it has an auto turn-off feature. This might be one of the handiest things yet.
It is nice.
Yes, it is.
Once you have one, you can't not have
We say that about everything.
it. What do you need here? Long one, short one?
Whatever you hand me, I will start on. They're all in the general area here. Is this a medium length one? I know just where that goes. Let's except I gotta look at my pictures. I made myself a video. Goes to that fitting. This fitting goes to the bottom of the cylinder. Yeah. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of my instructions here.
Why is it so long?
Yeah, why is it so long? It's 2 feet too long. Must
Maybe
be
it's
something
too
to do with the folding of the door, I suppose.
How do you know it's the right one?
Because there should be one that's about 5 feet long. Have you found that one yet?
This is the really long one. Here's that in.
Are the really long ones the exact same length?
I don't know.
It's going to be temporarily installed right there.
Here's the really short one.
The really long ones are the same length.
That's good.
All right, I believe we got it all tight and routed. We can proceed to the next destination. Okay, I've got one more clamp put there. Brody, you wanna? I better look at my instructions, make sure we get them right. So far, so good. Well, I think that project is completed. Let's get that back to the shop. Painter Brody.
Hello.
You got a heck of a dust paint coming out.
Ah.
Looking nice. You gonna need another coat?
Oh, no paint for that.
Oh boy. I think that's pretty nice, Brody.
Yeah.
You even got a free floor paint job.
Yeah. That's fun up there.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
I've seen this before. The white room should be padding on the side. They go nuts if you sit in a white room, don't you? Insane asylum.
You have lots of experience being in
No,
one?
I remember watching a movie when I was a kid. It was the white room. It had another window maybe in here.
Mm-hmm.
I got one at my house.
It'll look better when it dries.
Man, I don't like the smell though. I'm getting out of here.
Don't touch the walls. Besides all these, I don't know what them marks are.
You know, we could get into redoing semis. You
For
could
what?
be the paint guy
Oh, that'd be funner than that.
until you get it to run.
True.
Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this video. And what a beautiful day it was today. We need like a month of this weather. 2 weeks of it will be drying out the fields. But man, it's been beautiful. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got some entertainment out of it. And hopefully I can talk in the next video a little better. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.